Hey guys, you have been following along. You know now why influencers often feel more convincing than real insiders. And you have got the practical way to rewire your brain to ask deeper thinking instead of chasing dopamine hit. So today we are going to one level deeper into something even sneaker, the dark side of social proof and how modern algorithms have supercharged your tribal brain with outrage. This combination is quietly turning us against each other while keeping us glued to our screens. Let me ask you one thing. Have you ever opened an app feeling neutral only to find yourself furious or fire up within the minutes, scrolling past reasonable voice and landing on post after post that makes your blood boil? Yeah, that's not an accident. That's your essence survival wiring getting hijacked by systems designed to maximize engagement, and outrage is rocket fuel for that. Your brain evolved in a small tribe where the fitting in and spotting threat fast means survival. Social proof, seeing what others believe and do, was a quick shortcut. If everyone's reacting this way, it must be important. And the algorithms nowadays have turned that shortcut into a weapon. And here is how it works at the brain level. First, the moral outrage light up when the amygdala, the emotional alarm system of your brain, and they trigger a strong dopamine response in your reward pathway. It feels energizing, righteous, even addictive. When you express outrage online and get likes, shares, or angry replies, your brain gets a hit. And these matters. I belong to the group that see the truth. Social learning kick in hard. You quickly learn that the anger, more moralistic your post, the more engagement you receive. Platforms know this and their algorithms are optimized for the engagement. Time spent, clicks, comment, share, likes, outrage, emotional, us versus them content perform best because it creates a strong reaction. Negative emotion spread further than calmer and nuanced one. So the algorithm learn to show you more of what trigger you. More partitions, anger, more simplified villain, more everyone on the other side is dangerous, and this creates a viscous feedback loop. You see amplified extreme content which your tribal brain interprets it as a widespread consensus. You feel more certain in the anger, you engage more, the algorithm shows even more outrage to you and others like you. Over just days or weeks, this can measurably shift how you feel about entire group of people. Worse, it distorts reality. You start overestimating how extreme the other side really is, because the moderate, bridging voices get buried while the loudest, most divisive takes rise to the top. Your brain's predictions machine, which is constantly guessing what others think, get fed a skewed sample. So you live in the personalized version of reality that feels true but isn't representative. The result? Deeper polarization, less tolerance for the nouns, and the prefrontal cortex, which is the part of your brain that gets exhausted trying and often failing to regulate the emotional storm. You become easier to influence, less open to insiders who say it is complicated, and the more locked into the echo chamber that feel like safe tribes. But here is the empowering part. You don't have to stay trapped. Awareness is the step one. Now let's talk about how to break free. So the power move number one, starve the outrage algorithm on purpose. Stop feeding it reaction. When you feel that spike of anger rising, practice critical ignoring. Scroll past without liking, commenting, or sharing them. Deny the algorithm the engagement signal it craves. And over time, your feed will start showing less of it because platforms respond to what keep you scrolling longest. And the power move number two, actively diversify your input. Deliberately seek out content from across the spectrum, not just to both sides argue, but they remind your brain that most people aren't extremists. Follow thinkers who disagree with you but argue in good faith. You can use tools or setting to downrank highly emotional or partisan content when possible. Read long form source or primary data instead of reaction thread. Power move number three, rebuild real social proof offline and intentionally. Your brain still craves belonging. Give it the healthier sources. Have deeper conversation with people in real life. Join the communities focus on the ideal rather than the identity battles. When you do engage online, reward nouns like comment on and the share post that show complexity, uncertainty, or bridge building. Train the algorithm and your own reward system towards what actually serves truth. Power move number four, protect your emotional regulation. Build in friction before reacting. Use the pause technique we talked about last time. When outrage hits, ask, is this proportional? Am I seeing the full picture or just the algorithm highlight reel? Take regular breaks from the feed. Even the short dopamine reset where you replace scrolling with a walk, reading a book, or focus work. This helps restore prefrontal cortex strength so system 2 can be stay active when it matters. Power move number 5. Focus on earned understanding over emotional hits. Commit to the consuming material that require effort and gives follower deeper satisfaction. Summarize opposing view in your own word without the mockery. Play devil's advocate on your own side popular task. This builds ambiguity, tolerance, and the weakness the automatic tribal pool. The bigger truth, algorithm exploit our tribal wiring because it's a portable, but they only win if we stay passive consumers. By noticing when social proof is manufactured through outrage and the choosing the deliberate effortful engagement instead, you reclaim your mind. Two people can scroll the same platform and walk away with a completely different and increasingly hostile worldviews because one let the outrage loop run unchecked while the other trained for cognitive freedoms. Quick gut check for you now. When was the last time you felt genuine curiosity instead of instant judgment towards a different perspective online? What is one small change you can make this with? Maybe muting the outrage triggers, seeking one bridging voice, or taking a 24-hour feed breaks. Drop it in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you in the next episode.